Hey, hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So in this session, I just want to give an overview of Dynatrace and how to install, OneAgent, Dynatrace OneAgent on your system and how to get started basically. And in the coming up sessions, we'll cover how to use Dynatrace, how to use Dynatrace or how to explore the potential of Dynatrace. We will discuss that in the coming up sessions. On one Java application Konacut, I'll take a demo application like Konacut, and there is also one inbuilt application that comes with Dynatrace called Easy Travel. So we will cover those. We will leverage the Dynatrace potential on those applications. All right. So let me quickly get started.
Yeah.
So before I jump into the session, this is Pawan from MGMITTraining. Please save my WhatsApp number, guys, so that you'll get updates on these updates on the new batches and any free demo sessions that we are conducting. So we already did some free trainings on MongoDB database. Let me quickly show you, and those are available on my YouTube channel as public videos. So for instance, we did 3 sessions on MongoDB performance testing, basically MongoDB introduction and how to develop, how to use JMeter for MongoDB performance testing. And not only that, so we did couple of sessions on performance testing with BlazeMeter tool. So we did 3 sessions on that. So, and also like I did couple of 2 sessions on Splunk, uh, you know, wherein I covered I explained I gave introduction to Splunk and what are the 3 main components of Splunk and 5 Splunk functions, etc. So we are very soon planning to start, Splunk complete full-fledged training and Dynatrace training as well. All right. So please save my WhatsApp number so that you'll get updates on this free demo sessions or any trainings, new batch updates and all this. All right. Now let me quickly explain first, what is an APM tool, right? So these are the course contents, so which I will cover in the coming up sessions. I'll take it up in the next session. So in this particular session, the agenda for today's session is, so what is an APM tool and what are the advantages or what are the benefits that we get with the help of APM tool, right? And yeah, so first of all, APM stands for Application Performance Monitoring, right? So when we are doing performance testing for any applications, so we do monitoring and analysis with multiple tools. There are multiple tools for doing monitoring and analysis. And we need to, if at all we are using any conventional tools like Java Melody or Unmon or any other free tools or conventional tools. So we need to analyze the test results and we need to derive the observations or we need to make conclusions, right? So whereas when you are using any APM tool like Dynatrace or AppD, there are a lot of multiple APM tools in the market. As you can see the list of APM tools in the market here. So we have Dynatrace DT or AppD, New Relic, Datadog, etc., right? So whenever you use any of these APM tools, so we need not bang our head or we need not, analyze the test results, right? Ourselves, and we need not, struggle much for giving any observations or fixing the performance issues because the APM tools provide end-to-end visibility of the application, right? Let me go to slideshow mode. So APM tools provide end-to-end visibility of the application and track the overall, let's give me a moment. And track the overall application usage to understand the loopholes or any performance bottlenecks. And APM tools, any APM tool also have this smart analytics feature, which gives real and historical data. And it provides both application side and infra side monitoring. When I say application side, it provides business transaction monitoring, BTM, in short called as BTM, and UEM, which stands for user experience management, right? And on the infra side, it provides, it helps us to monitor uh, resource level metrics, etc., server resource level metrics, etc. And it also helps to detect and diagnose the problem areas directly. And basically, it pinpoints the exact issue where exactly, whenever we have any performance issues. So APM tools help us to pinpoint the exact issues, to find out root cause of that issues so easily. Okay. Now, having said that, so we'll discuss all these, in detail later on. Now, let me explain like what are the prerequisites for starting with Dynatrace, right? If someone want to set up Dynatrace on your in your application, in your organization, right? Or else, if you want to set up Dynatrace on your machine to explore the complete full potential of Dynatrace. So Dynatrace provides a free 15 days free trial account, which is a SaaS account, software as a service account. And what are the prerequisites for that is you need to have admin rights. Of course, if it's personal PC, you get that. Otherwise, like even if it is an office PC, you need to have admin rights to set up this Dynatrace application. Dynatrace, obviously, or root privileges in Linux. And then, so preferred, configuration is i5 or i7 or higher, i9 or i10, whatever it is. And, usually 7th generation and higher processors will be faster. And coming to RAM, minimum 16 GB, 8 GB of RAM is required. This is minimum required RAM configuration. So, however, the recommended one is 16 GB RAM, right? And if you are on Windows 10, we need to have IIS Manager installed on our machine. All right. So these are the prerequisites to get started with Dynatrace. Now, how to let's jump on and let's see how to create an account and how to get started with Dynatrace. So first we need to register ourselves with Dynatrace web portal. So you can go to dynatrace.com and create an account for yourself. Let me quickly show you that. I'll use a private browser for that because I already did that on my machine. So you can go to Dynatrace University or dynatrace.com. You can simply go to dynatrace.com and you will have an option called free trial. So once you click on that free trial, enter your business email, right? So you can enter your, I believe we can enter our Gmail ID also. So I did that. I remember that I did that before. So you can enter your email ID and click on continue. So which I did that and I just now created an account, a new account. Basically because it provides 15 days of trial version. So it provides only 15 days of trial version, guys. So unlike our LoadRunner and other tools. Now, once you create an account, so log into Dynatrace web portal and you scroll down to deploy Dynatrace page. I'll show you that steps one by one. So once you create an account for yourself, so you'll get an option to log into your account or launch Dynatrace. You'll see an option called launch Dynatrace. Okay. And then this is how UI looks like. Once you log into your account, this is how the UI looks like. Right. I'll take a pause here. Any queries? So once you log into your Dynatrace SaaS account, this is how the UI looks like. So you will have a left side navigation bar and go to apps if you want to install. Okay, before that, before covering how to deploy OneAgent. So let me quickly explain what is OneAgent, why is it called. Right. So before I start deploying OneAgent, so let me quickly give an overview of what is a OneAgent, what is Dynatrace OneAgent, and why is it called so. Right. So first of all, Dynatrace OneAgent is a complete SaaS-based application performance management tool. And it is a package of lightweight code modules that will automatically discover and monitor all the running processes within your specific environment. So it will automatically identify so for example, if you are running some Java application or a .NET application or a PHP application, so it will automatically discover and monitor all the running processes which are running as a process, right? Within our specific environment or on the machine on which you installed OneAgent. And OneAgent is responsible for collecting all the monitoring data within your monitored environment. And why is it called as OneAgent is, suppose if you take any other APM tools like AppD or any other APM tools, so you have a separate agent software for different types of applications. For example, if you want to monitor Java applications, you have a Java agent. If Guys, this is with other APM tools, not with Dynatrace. So other APM tools, I'll do one thing. So I'll go to the other APM tools in the market, the slide where we have other APM tools in the market. So if you take any other APM tools like AppD or New Relic or any other APM tools, So they have specific agent software for each application. For example, if you want to monitor a Java application, you have a separate agent or agent software. Or if you want to monitor a .NET application or a PHP application, so you'll have different agent software applications which are required for monitoring those applications. So whereas one unique thing with Dynatrace is you will have, there is a single one agent application which can actually monitor any type of application, be it a Java application or be it a .NET application or a PHP application, whatever it is, we will have, this particular one agent, Dynatrace one agent software is enough to monitor any type of application, and it can also handle monitoring for all types of entities, including servers, applications, services, databases, and more, right? And what does this one agent does is it will give you all the operational and business performance metrics that we need from the front end to the back end and everything in between, whether it is a cloud instance or a on-premise application, right? Or any host or network health process and services, right? So we can monitor the application from the front end to the back end and everything in between. So whatever it is in between the front end and the back end. And it discovers all the process we have running on our hosts automatically. And based on what it finds, one agent automatically activates the instrumentation. We'll discuss what is instrumentation and all. We'll discuss that later in the coming up sessions. So one agent automatically activates the instrumentation specifically for your unique application stack, right? And it also injects all the tags required for user experience monitoring into the HTML of your applications. So Dynatrace works in different ways. We'll discuss all those, what is this injecting the tags required for user experience monitoring, UEM monitoring and all. We'll discuss that later. So however, one point I want to make clear is what is OneAgent? What OneAgent is a complete SaaS-based application performance management tool. And this particular OneAgent software is enough to monitor any kind of application. When I say any kind of application developed using any programming language can be monitored with a single OneAgent software, right? So that is all about OneAgent intro at a high level. Now, once you log into your Dynatrace SaaS account, so you can go to apps and search for OneAgent over here. So the first time when you don't have OneAgent installed on your machine, so go to apps and search for OneAgent, and here you see an option called deploy OneAgent. So choose that option, and it will take you to this page where you can Dynatrace, where you can download Dynatrace OneAgent for any platform that you are working. Now you can clearly read out the description here. Select the platform that your applications runs on. For instance, I know I'm going to use, of course, Windows platform. I'm going to choose Windows platform. So choose the platform as per your requirement. So let me go ahead with Windows, right? And here you have an option called download OneAgent installer, right? Now click on this download OneAgent installer. So I'm already having a older version of OneAgent on my machine. So I'll replace it. So if I remember it correctly, I'm having 1.263. So let me quickly search that. You can search here as well, of course. So yeah, here it is. So I'm having 1.263 on my machine, which was installed set up last year. So now, so that's fine. So let me download this, and this is 1.289, and Dynatrace UI changes every now and then, guys. Every month or for every release, Dynatrace UI changes. So there is no use of there is not much use of buying the recorded sessions, because there will be drastic changes in the this Dynatrace UI. So please remember this. So I see some people asking or posting offering Dynatrace videos, recorded videos, but there will be a lot of UI changes from even on a monthly basis. So with every release or with every month, there will be drastic changes in the Dynatrace UI. right? Now, once that OneAgent is downloaded, you can see here. So let us quickly run that installer file, exe file. So if I remember it correctly, like it will up, if you have already have Dynatrace on your machine, it will simply update it, upgrade that from to the latest version. So it should not cause any issues. It is extracting that installer file. So make sure that you have enough disk space in your C drive before proceeding with the installation. Let me quickly check that. I'm having only 2 GB, 3 GB approx on my C drive. So make sure that you have enough disk space in your C drive. So here in my case, I don't have enough free space in my C drive. So I'll go ahead and I'll do that in my F drive, right? So once you get this OneAgent setup window, so I think in the next screen, you will have an option to change the installation path. So let me change it here because, I don't see much space in my C drive. In second. Yeah. Yes, I had freed up some disk space on my C drive, and I'm trying to reinstall again. So I'm proceeding with my C drive only, as I cleared some space on my C drive. This is the optional step, guys. So you can move on and click install. Then- Right now I am using Zoom meeting, so I cannot close this application. So however, it is saying that the following applications are using files that need to be updated by this setup. So you can either close the applications and then click retry. So however, I cannot close Zoom now because I am using Zoom meeting for recording. That's fine. So you can ignore it and you can continue with the installation. All right. Now you can, so installation is complete, guys. As you can see here, so Dynatrace OneAgent has successfully connected to the Dynatrace cluster node. You are all set and Dynatrace OneAgent is fully operational. Now click finish to exit the setup and begin monitoring your application environment. And now let me go to the web interface or SaaS application of Dynatrace, right? Now you can see that, show the, click on the show deployment status once the deployment is done. And now whatever, applications that you want to monitor, you need to restart those applications if you want to see Dynatrace in action. So here you can see that, perf test is my host name, guys. That is why it is showing up here. And it is saying that the host is monitored. And Dynatrace OneAgent is up to date on version 1.289.135, right? And global monitoring is enabled. And couple of other things, guys. Just give me a moment. Once you are done with deploying or installing the OneAgent, so restart the process that you want to monitor, as you can see here. So restart the process that you want to monitor. That means, so suppose I have some Java application installed on my machine, right? Set up on my machine. So I need to start that Java application, and that application should be automatically identified by Dynatrace, and it should Dynatrace should start, this Dynatrace OneAgent should start monitoring that application. So let me start that OneAgent application running on my machine. So for that, first I will start the database by going to services. And my Konakart application is using MySQL as a database. So first, let me start that MySQL database on my machine. And while it is starting, or once it is started, once the database is up and running, now you can see that MySQL database is the status is up and running on my machine. Now let me start that Konakart application on my machine. So Konakart is an enterprise Java application, which is running right now on my machine on Tomcat server, Tomcat application server, and I used MySQL as a database for this particular application, and it is a enterprise Java application and an e-commerce application. So let the page comes up. Once you start Konakart, you will get one admin page and one normal user page. So let me start the, let's wait till that two pages are ready now. So once the server is started, you can see that, like it will automatically open a browser, or your Konakart server will automatically open two tabs, one for admin page and the other one for normal user page. So once we set up or once we install OneAgent on our machine, so anytime you can go to deployment status. And once you go to deployment status, so it will show you basically the host name. This is my host name, guys. If you want, to double check that, I can show you that quickly. So you can open command prompt and check the host name, right? So this is my host name, as you can see here, which we can change it. Of course, we can change the host name of the machine, right? And now, so click on that host name to see what all processes are running on our machine, on this particular machine. Scroll down and you can see here, all the process running on the machine. Zoom meeting, Google Chrome, Windows system, and this is the Java application that I want to monitor, for instance. So Konakart is the Java application that I want to monitor. And apart from that, OneAgent system monitoring is running, log analytics, etc., blah 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 running. And you can see multiple pages are there where you can see all the process running. And also let me show you quickly, this Konakart application is running on Tomcat server. You can see the and MySQL is the database for this machine. So which I also want to show you. Here you can see that, this is MySQL running on my machine on port number 3036. I am 3306 if I remember it correctly, right? That is the default port number of MySQL, 3306. So, and now once you click on MySQL, you can see that, like how much CPU and memory it is consuming right now. Of course, we don't have any user load on this MySQL now, or Konakart application now. So also let me go to Konakart one more time. Yeah. So now you can see that, this particular Konakart process, which is running on Tomcat server, is consume this much CPU and this much memory, as you can see here. So it is consuming 750 plus MB of memory and 0.04% CPU, because, right now we don't have any load on the application basically. So except this, like admin page and normal user page that you see here. Except these two pages are, this one user is just accessing admin page as well as normal user page. So except that, there is not much load on the application. That is why you see minimal CPU and minimal CPU utilization and minimal RAM utilization, right? So with this, we'll stop it here, guys, for today. In the next session, so what we are planning is like how to integrate our LoadRunner application with Dynatrace with the help of request tagging tool. And in the second, another application, we are going to cover like how to create Dynatrace dashboards, right? So I'll try to cover one demo session on Dynatrace dashboards. Otherwise, we'll cover it as part of the regular training. So, however, we also, as part of demo 2, so uh, we want to show you that a request tagging tool, LoadRunner request tagging tool for Dynatrace, right? And then we'll start our regular training, guys. Thanks for joining, and thanks for watching till now. and have a nice day. So subscribe and turn on all notifications on my YouTube channel, guys, and please save my WhatsApp number. So if you want to receive updates on this Splunk and Dynatrace training that we are going to start very soon. Please follow our Instagram page, guys. So this is once you go to instagram.com, search for MGMITtraining and hold on. So this is my Insta page, guys. So search for MGMITtraining. Once you are on Instagram website, and this is our Amirpet classroom, guys. So those who want to, we are providing both online and offline training. Currently, we are providing offline training in Amirpet, Hyderabad, and this is our Amirpet classroom training. So do contact if you are looking for any classroom training, or please refer any friends or relatives or like near and dear if they are looking to switch to performance testing. So thanks for watching, guys, till now. Signing off. This is Pawan from MGMIT Training.